Solve the following rational equations. Check the solution. So here we have 8/5 plus 3 over 10x is equal to 2. So notice that we have some different denominators in this equation. We can use similar ideas as what we've done in the past. We just need to be a little bit more careful. Alright, so first let's note any values we need to exclude. Now 5 cannot equal 0, so we don't get any concerns there, but 10x can equal 0 divided by 10 if x is 0. So we note that x cannot equal 0. Considering the denominators, we would say that the LCD for this equation is 2 times 5 times x, or 10x. Alright, so, and be careful, I'm getting that 2 because this 10x is 2 times 5 times x. Alright, so that's where that 2 is coming from. It's not coming from the right-hand side. Alright, so I will multiply through both sides of the equation by 10x. Applying the distributive property, I have 10x, and if you need to, you can still think of this as a 10x over 1. So 10x times 8/5 plus 10x times 3 over 10x is equal to 2 times 10x. Order isn't too important in this multiplication. Alright, I can simplify between the 10 and the 5 in this first term, giving me a 2 and a 1. Alright, so now I have 2 times x times 8. That's 16x from the first term. The second term, the entire 10x reduces out, leaving 3 over 1, which is 3. Right-hand side, nothing reduces, leaving 20x. Alright, now I see that this is linear in x, so I'll subtract 16x from both sides, yielding 3 is equal to 4x, and I'll divide through by 4, and x is 3/4. Let's check this. 8/5 plus 3 over 10 times 3/4 is this equal to 2? Alright, so let's see, 10 times 3/4, I can reduce between the 10 and the 4, leaving a 5 and a 2. So that's 8/5 plus 3 over 15/2. Now 3 divided by 15/2 is 3 times 2/15. Reducing between the 3 and the 15, leaving a 1 and a 5, I get 8/5 plus 2/5, which is 10/5, which is 2. And so x equals 3/4 is a solution of the equation. Right, example B, we have 8 over n plus 4 is equal to 2 over n minus 8. Let's make sure that we exclude appropriate values. Alright, so let's see. Can n plus 4 equal 0? Sure, if n equals -4. And can n minus 8 equal 0? Sure, if n equals 8. So, let's note that n cannot equal -4, and n cannot equal 8. So let's exclude those values. And since we see only two distinct factors in the denominator, then our LCD is just the product of those distinct factors, n plus 4 by n minus 8. Alright, so let's multiply both sides of the equation by that common denominator. So let's multiply by n plus 4 by n minus 8 on the left, and by n plus 4 by n minus 8 on the right. Alright, so that gives me n plus 4 by n minus 8 over 1 times 8 over n plus 4 is equal to 2 over n minus 8 times n plus 4 by n minus 8. On the left-hand side of the equation, the n plus 4's reduce out, leaving n minus 8 times 8. I'll just write that as 8 times n minus 8. On the right-hand side, the factors of n minus 8 reduce out, leaving 2 times n plus 4. Alright, so let's see, what does that give us? Applying the distributive property, 8n minus 64 is equal to 2n plus 8. I will subtract 2n from both sides, seeing that this is a linear equation. 6n minus 64 is equal to 8. And then I will add 64 to both sides. And so then 6n is equal to 72. And finally, I'll divide through by 6. And we find that n is 12. And it's not one of our excluded values. So let's check our work. We only need to check the one solution. Let's see, 8 over 12 plus 4, is that equal to 2 over 12 minus 8? Alright, let's see, left side, that's 8 over 16, which is equivalent to 1/2. Right-hand side, that's 2 over 4, which is also equivalent to 1/2. And I wrote 1/12 by mistake on the left-hand side. So they're equivalent, and we find that n equals 12 is the solution.